Hello everyone, welcome to A Taste for Whiskey, and today we are doing things different.
Today we're going to bring together the entire Taste for Whiskey universe.
And I'm here to make the perfect cocktail.
And I'm here to serve up the delicious dish.
And together,
We're gonna mix up.
The perfect pair.
cheers.
Cheers.
All right, so we have a gin that you've picked out for this. Now, I've tried this gin, and for me, it was very difficult to drink.
It was.
Tell us a little bit about it.
Well, Whitley-Neill, fantastic line of gins. They have all flavor kind of gins. London dry gin, but not dry. Very sweet for the most part. This one, Blood Orange, is not my favorite. 100% not my favorite.
It's hard. It's a little hard to drink neat.
It is. Yeah. It's a little sweet, but it's also bitter. It's like if someone put an orange and a lemon together at the same time.
Yeah.
Wasn't
So your first thought was it would probably work fantastic in a cocktail.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So what cocktail?
Well, we got the Asalea. So with the Masters coming up in early April, we decided to do a shout out to the Masters. One of my favorite golf tournaments.
Yeah.
Has to be, right?
You were there.
We were.
Yeah.
So that's what we have here. So the 13th hole is called the Asalea. So with all the azaleas in the back, the pink purplish flowers, they have over 1,000 different azalea bushes at that one hole. So what we did today for our perfect pair was make the azalea cocktail. Just a little twist on it. So we used a gin instead of the classic one with the vodka. So we have in our cocktail, we've already mixed up here, we have 2 ounces of the Whitley-Neill Blood Orange Gin. We got 2 ounces of pineapple juice. We got 1 ounce of lemon, so fresh lemon if you can. Always go with quality ingredients.
Oh yeah,
Always
absolutely.
quality.
Yeah.
And then we'll do just a splash of grenadine on top. So you do a splash of grenadine just to turn it that pinkish, reddish hue.
Yeah. So you have basically just 4 ingredients.
That's it. Just 4
See,
ingredients.
that's what I need. I need simple. So 4 is about the most I can do with my attention span. So are we allowed to try this
I think
before
we can.
get into the pair? All right,
we
we
can.
won't let them know.
No, we'll share this just for ourselves. Since we got the big 16-ounce cups over
Yeah,
there.
and this is the first time I've got to be in a mixing it up video with you.
This is the first time we got to be with you.
Yeah.
So we'll get these in here. So we won't flip the whole cup, so you got to share it.
Oh
with
yeah,
our friends here.
you know they don't need to know how much we tried.
And then on top of that, just take a little splash of grenadine, just to turn it a little pretty pink color. So if you go to the Masters, if you go down to Augusta, everybody's walking around with these cups, just full of azalea.
Pink glasses everywhere, right?
Just pink glasses everywhere.
I like it.
Just like yours.
I need to make it. Yeah, I need to make it down there.
All right.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh yeah, yeah, that's delicious.
Do you see that gin in there anywhere?
No, I almost forgot that was in it. I mean, I knew it was. You just told me there was gin in it, but that stuff stood out so strong by itself. I cannot drink that gin neat.
Yeah.
But
So we took the good things with the orange. You take the bad part of the bitter lemon, but add a more natural lemon, and it all just coalesces together.
this might be the best drink you poured for me.
I appreciate that.
And the first one on camera.
Yeah, first one.
Yeah. So let's see what Jason can do. He's got a pair for this, right?
He does, yeah. Can't wait to try that.
Yeah, me too.
All right, Chef. Well, Bill and Derek just got together and kind of was able to turn this gin into a great cocktail. But look, here's the thing. I bought this gin because I'm a big fan of Whitley-Neill. But really, the story is that we got this and we're like, it's not that good. So what are we going to do? So we kind of approached Bill and to mix up a great cocktail. But then really what came down to is we came to you and said, how can you bring this all together? How can you make this fit into an entire evening with a cocktail and a dish?
Well, you know, when I tried it neat, you could taste the orange. Absolutely. Had a little bitterness to it. So, you know, I'm thinking, you know, citrus. What do you think? Crab? You think slaw? You think, you know. So I, you know, created a blood orange aioli on top of these crab cakes. You know, then we incorporated the gin in the aioli. So it's a blood orange aioli. Nice crunchy outside of the crab cake. And we did a citrus slaw, which has some of the actual blood orange in the dressing and some blood oranges in the slaw. So it's a nice refreshing dish that will probably go really well with the cocktail he made.
Well, I'm hoping so. I hear the cocktail's really good. I'm excited to try this.
Mm-hmm.
But even more importantly, to make Whitley-Neill the blood orange version of Whitley-Neill tastes fantastic in a
Yes.
cocktail and in your dish. So let's let the taste buds decide.
Let's do it.
This is what it's like when worlds collide. Mixing up the perfect pair with Bill and Chef Jason. And the idea for this, Jeff, you kind of had the idea for this to bring all this together, right?
I did. I thought it'd be really cool when Bill and I came up with the idea of kind of doing this, mixing it up and pour you a story. I'm like, wouldn't it be cool if we could all just come together? And so, and it really was because none of us really liked this gin.
No.
So it was like, let's create a challenge. And so far, Bill, this has been a great cocktail.
That's just what I
Absolutely
do.
fantastic.
That's what I do.
It is, and you do it well. Chef, it's yet to be determined yet where
Yeah.
we're at on this. So what do? Do we go into it?
Well, we haven't tasted it yet, so I think we taste everything together. We take a sip of the great cocktail and see what we got.
Okay. You guys ready?
Yeah,
Let's
ready.
dive in. So crab cake with some
Blood orange aioli
blood orange aioli
and the citrus slaw.
and a citrus slaw.
Get a little bit of everything.
And the dressing.
It's just a summer day down the south.
Wow. Yeah.
Or the East Coast. Either way.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
So the orange, that little the orange rind
Yeah.
in this really pops up, and this drink is absolutely perfect, Bill.
Yes.
Because it is almost like I can have both of these now because it's delicious. But think about this in the summer, like I think a crab cake a little heavy. Like when you go to the beach, you're usually done after you have a crab cake meal, right, Derek?
Oh, it's nap time.
Yeah. But this together kind of
Yeah.
just feels more refreshing, and it makes it feel more light.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think
And really, it's really wild. Orange is this winter fruit, actually.
Yeah.
But it's refreshing when you have it in a warm day. Yeah.
I totally agree. Well, I would say that we definitely mixed up the perfect pair for this.
We sure
And
did.
even beyond what I could have imagined, I think this gin is a real winner now. And now I feel comfortable buying another bottle as long as I got Chef and Bill with me.
Yeah, it does. It just enhances what we had. And if anything else, it teaches us if you have that bottle in your cabinet that you don't really like, somebody talked you into buying, whatever, you just don't give up on it. There could be something that makes it better, the right cocktail, the right food. But with all of this,
great.
you know, I almost feel like, should we try something neat? You know, should we have a scotch? I feel like there's a piece missing to all of this.
I mean, we are a taste for whiskey.
We are.
Yeah.
And where's the Scotchfather?
We haven't quite brought the universe together completely, have we?
Not quite yet.
Derek, I may have an idea.
Yeah?
Hang on for a second. I'm going to take off. You know, what are you thinking about, Bob? You're going into this and you're like, okay, I'm coming to somebody's house. I know they're saying you're responsible, Scotchfather, for the whiskey. We're having crab cakes. So what are you thinking? What's going through your mind?
So when I think about it, I'm going to think about things that complement the blood orange aioli and the crab cakes, right?
That makes total sense.
And
Yeah.
before I go into it, so I'm going to talk about that, but we're having right now some Old Pulteney. As you can see, we've had quite a bit. Old Pulteney 17, which goes good with just about everything. So if you're ever in a bind, just
Get Old Pulteney.
17. Yeah, there you go.
Cilantro.
There you go. Cilantro, my friend. So, when we look at the blood orange aioli on top of the crab cakes, with the blood orange, we're talking about orange. We're talking about some lemon, but more orange than lemon.
Correct.
We're talking about mayonnaise for some creaminess. We're talking about some salt in there. And we're talking about some garlic.
All of my favorites.
All your favorites. So what I'm going to focus on is in the complement part of it, what would complement the orange lemon aspects of the aioli first, and then we'll think about the crab cakes after that. How's that sound?
I think that sounds great. And really, you know, if that's going to be kind of the icing on top, it really makes sense to kind of bring that to the table, doesn't it?
Exactly, exactly. So I'm going to start off with something that I think it's a blended malt that a lot of people will overlook. A blended malt just means there's single malts from a lot of different distilleries in this bottle. And it happens that Monkey Shoulders is Kininvie, Glenlivet, and Balvenie are in here.
Oh, man.
Okay? This is batch 27. How much would this cost at the grocery store or at ILG?
I'm telling you, it's like 35 bucks.
35 bucks. This has a really good nose of orange peel, almost like a zesty orange in it.
Oh, man.
So I think this would be a great, inexpensive complement to aioli, blood orange aioli.
Gosh, Bob, I would have never thought about that.
Monkey Shoulder batch 27. And you got to look at the batches because they have different batches, and each batch
gonna be a
is
little
put together a little bit differently.
Well, we're really excited to try
So
that.
37 bucks here.
And I think that, and you're not a big seafood guy.
Not a big seafood guy.
So really, for you, that would be perfect
That'd be
because
perfect.
you want to taper down that kind of that seafood note.
Yep.
And you really want to bring out more of that zesty and that orange and maybe
Exactly.
that lemon.
Exactly. But the people who do like seafood will step up a little bit more.
Oh, here we go. I was waiting for this.
So Oban 18-year-old. Oban is a maritime Scotch.
Love maritime.
Oban has a little bit of an orange zest to it, but probably a little more lemony.
Mm-hmm.
But it's got that maritime note, that salt and that spice on the end that I think would really complement the seafood, the
crab cakes.
the crab cake portion more than the orange, but still give you a little bit of hint of orange. Oban 18, we're starting to get up there in price. 18-year-olds are getting up $180, $210.
Yeah.
You're getting up there in price.
So thank you so much, Bob, for spending a little bit of time.
Sure.
You know, Chef's been putting together this great dish, but it's like at the end of the day, we need you, man.
Well, thank you. And Solange, and remember, if nothing else, get Old Pulteney.
Old Pulteney 17.
Fantastic. Good trip to the Masters.
All right, guys.
Hey!
Listen, the Scotchfather has spoken. And, well, we are on a taste for whiskey budget. So he did offer a suggestion of Oban 18. But he said, you know, he was thinking of a perfect pair would be Monkey Shoulder. So, not quite Oban 18, but actually I'm really excited and I'm actually intrigued to try this.
Yeah,
so
this is more on our budget, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
But if you want to see Oban 18, make sure you hit that subscribe button.
That's exactly
Just keep
right.
hitting it. Just keep hitting it.
We can, let's get this out. This is a great cocktail, but, you know, being a taste for whiskey, now we're talking my jam.
Because we were close to fish sticks.
That's So Bob did say, you know, Bob was talking to us a little bit about some options with the Spaniard and this and that. But, you know, the thing is, Derek, you said you liked this from the moment you tried it.
I always have. I've always liked blends. I know some people are blends, not blends, and with bourbon, some people don't like the finishings and things like that. But if it's good, it's good. If I enjoy it, I'll drink it. I don't care who makes it, where it comes from, or how it's blended or made. So.
Absolutely.
Pretty simple. If it's good, it's good.
And this specifically batch 27 is really known more for those citrus notes. So I tell you, Chef, I'm pretty excited. What do you get on the nose? Do you are you feeling that citrusy?
Yeah, actually I am.
Yeah.
Yeah, now you say that, yes.
It's you know, maybe it's just a power of suggestion, but I even get a little bit of that kind of
sea spray?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
That's how you were getting.
I was thinking the same thing.
I don't know if it's just kind of that power
crab
suggestion,
cakes,
right?
But it just seems like I think Bob may have just nailed this just on the nose alone.
I think so.
Well, actually, the Scotchfather.
Yeah.
He's really the Scotchfather.
Yeah.
So
All right.
we dig in and try this too?
Yeah, let's dig in.
Wait, do we taste this first?
Yeah, let's taste
Yeah,
it first.
let's
Just
do
because
that.
I'm dying to try some
Yeah.
whiskey.
Yeah, let's taste it.
Cheers, fellas.
Cheers.
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 Ah!
Yeah, absolutely.
That is just It's easy. It's flavorful.
This might be the most underrated bottle of scotch.
It's delicious.
This is very
You
good.
can have it neat. You can make a fantastic cocktail with that too. It goes either way.
Yeah.
I cannot wait to try your cocktail, Bill.
Stay tuned.
Another challenge.
Another
Yeah, like
challenge.
Take it all.
All right.
Second bite might have been better than the first.
Yeah.
Amen.
And doing it in reverse order. It's even more orange.
Oh yeah.
Oh my goodness. But Scotchfather, you nailed it, man. I mean, even on a budget, this really, it pulls out this actually
crab.
pulls the crab out
It does.
more
Yeah.
than the cocktail did. Cocktail felt more, like we said, summer, very light.
Citrus and orange.
Citrus, very, very good. This is more meaty.
I think so.
This really makes it feel a little bit more robust and,
Yeah.
and a little bit more intense
It
with
does.
the crab. This is fantastic.
I think so too.
And they both work with it. Neither one was a contrast.
Nope.
No.
They're both enhancing each other. They're both working together. Yeah.
It's a spectacular evening.
It
Start with
is.
the cocktail, get a little food, finish it off with a nice dram of monkey shoulder.
Bill, you couldn't have said it any better. I think that is absolutely perfect. And I think, bringing this universe together, this has been great. And I thank you guys for being a part of this and turning out, really, we literally just mixed up the perfect pair.
Yeah.
Sure did.
This is great. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Cheers. Let's talk about this story very quickly. Big fan of Whitley-Neill. Did I say that right? Whitley. Whit. All right, Chef. Well, we got a chance to see Bill kind of turn that Whitley-Neill. Whitley.
Whitley.
I got it right.
Yeah.